Thank you for such a kind introduction. One favor, can you please enable screen sharing for me?
Oh yeah, definitely. It should be automatic, but I'll go ahead and uh, enable that right now. Can you try right now?
I am trying and it's still disabled. Oh, it's working now. Thank you.
Awesome.
All right. If you cannot see my screen, start yelling loudly and protesting. You should be able to see it. You should see blue screen that says Power of Virtual Facilitation for Agilists. Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it on my end. All good.
Yay! All right, guys. All right, again, thank you for such a kind introduction. I am super excited to talk about virtual facilitation with you guys. This is my passion, so it's a treat for me. I have an ambitious agenda for us. I am hoping to cover the value of facilitation done well, fundamentals of facilitation, facilitator competencies, facilitation process and tools, virtual facilitation mindset, tools and techniques, touch on Scrum events, and talk to you about how you can advance your knowledge further. I'm going to conclude with a list of actions you can take in order to continue on your journey and growing in appreciation and knowledge of facilitation. So I like to say that facilitation is making the world a better place, one meeting at a time, which might seem like a big statement. But think about it. How many boring, unproductive, long meetings have you been to, especially lately, especially with our all virtual state of affairs? And it doesn't have to be this way. As facilitators, we can change that and we can have meetings that are productive and even joyful. So, why do we care about facilitation skills? What can facilitation skills do for us and for our teams? Well, they can help us to boost productivity, help our team to boost collaboration, help us achieve better results, save time, and even have fun. And usually, when I talk about facilitation to live audiences, this is the moment where everybody laughs because people don't believe that it's possible to have fun in meetings. And hopefully, we're going to see it today. So, fundamentals of facilitation. How did it start and what the heck is it? So facilitation is simply helping a group to achieve an agreed upon outcome. It is a relatively new discipline. It was only in 1980s that facilitation emerged as a separate discipline. And it was only in 1993 that International Association of Facilitators was born. So, what is facilitator and what does a facilitator do? Facilitator is more than anything else an enabler of the group. The facilitator guides the group to consensus and contributes structure and process. Also, a very important point, facilitator is content neutral. Now, what does it mean? It means that I don't need to be a subject matter expert on what the meeting is about in order to skillfully and effectively facilitate it. Now, there is a lot of confusion about the word to facilitate. Pretty much every day, I hear someone say, I just facilitated a training. That's not the right way to use this word. There is actually a very important distinction between facilitation and training. So let's see what this distinction is. When you're inviting someone to conduct a training for your team, for example, a Kanban training, can you have a good training if the trainer does not know Kanban very well or at all? I hope not. That would not be a really great experience for anyone, right? But with facilitation, If you're inviting me to conduct a retrospective for your team, I am able to facilitate this Scrum event skillfully, even though I might not know much or anything about the product that your team is developing. So, in case of facilitation, the team or the meeting participants will be contributing the content and the subject matter expertise. I will be contributing the process. So, I will build the container, but what the container is filled with depends on you and your team. Does it make sense?